Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles, and a bit of a different video for you today. I do like to put the occasional really embarrassing lightning fast 15-0 defeat segment in my Why You Have to Be Mad videos, and that's kind of what the focus of today's video is. Although it's not going to be a 15-0 defeat here in the first example, this is a Tier 8 Clan Wars battle. For those of you who've never seen a Clan Wars game before, that's why you can't actually see the enemy team list on the other side of the screen. Until you spot those tanks, you don't know what tanks the enemy team are fielding. Usually, you have a mix of things like AMX 5100s, IS-3s, with T-54 lightweights to scout, as you can see this team has here. But pay attention to the notification area above the minimap on the bottom right hand side of the screen. Oh, there go the first two enemy tanks. Correction, the first three. Four, they're killing themselves so fast I can barely keep up. So far that's three AMX 1390s and the T-54. Oh wait, there's another one. Has anybody even seen an enemy tank yet? And there goes, oh wait, we found an enemy tank, an E-25. It looks like he possibly tried to throw himself off the cliff and failed. And now he's going to get himself killed. Hooray! Somebody's actually managed to kill an enemy tank. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies dead. And the game isn't even a minute old. And we've only actually seen one of them. How many tanks are there on the enemy team? Well, I guess we're going to find out very quickly. There goes another one. And ooh, it's a tank destroyer this time. Now there's only one. Oh wait, oh there he is. And bingo, game over. Province captured. As easy as that. Now, I'm sure the winning team would like to claim that that was all skill and no luck. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AMX 1390s, a T-54 lightweight, a WZ-131 and an SU-100M1, and only the E-25 tried to actually fight. He managed to get one shot off before he got butt spanked. I think it's fairly safe to say that the losing team in that battle really wasn't interested in holding on to that province. So anyway, that's it for the warm-up act. Now for the main event. You may recall that the last time I live streamed with Quickie Baby, we found ourselves on Prokhorovka towards the end of the evening. We're all in Tier 10 medium tanks, and Quickie Baby suggested something very risky, but potentially high reward. In medium tanks on Prokhorovka, you tend to find that they fight it out for the hill. Quickie Baby's idea was to just bypass the hill completely and zoom all the way across the railway line, straight through the village, across the open field, and get into the northeastern corner of the map as quickly as possible. And it worked very well. It's apparently now become known as the Quickie Baby tactic. And today we're going to have it demonstrated for us by Penthouse 82 and Happy Dog 1 in the Object 140s, and Jens here in the Leopard 1. Now looking at the enemy team list, you're going to have to be wary of the Object 140, the T-62A and potentially the Type 61 as well. They're likely to be the kind of opposition that you're going to see. And Jens is busy pinging the map to alert the team to what they're doing and hopefully garner some support from the rest of the team. But the only other member of the team that's coming with them is the Walker Bulldog, who's rushed ahead, and he's stopped in the bush. Now, he's obviously attempting to passive scout, but he's not going to get anything spotted that these Tier 10 mediums aren't going to see first. So, where are the enemy mediums? Well, they're not here. There is an IS-7 though. And he is not going to have a very good game at all. Not in the slightest. Now, while they're busy ruffle stomping this poor unfortunate IS-7, if you have a look at... Whoa, that was close. That could have been embarrassing. But if you have a look at the minimap, you'll see that the enemy medium tanks are instead doing the other thing that medium tanks like to do on this map. Quite an aggressive move, and it's cruising the ridgeline in the centre of the map, which pretty much means that Jens, Happy Dog and Penthouse have got this end of the map all to themselves, and it's only a matter of time. Oh wait, no, there's the T-62A. He has actually come back to react to the threat, and he's going to get shot. The IS-7's down. No big surprises there. ST-1 has come over the railway line. T-62A took a hit, thought screw that, this end of the map is lost, and he's fallen back to the other side of the railway embankment. Side of the turret on the ST1, there's not a massive amount of concealment up here, but if you've got decent gun depression and you're mobile, and well, the Leopard 1 qualifies in both of those respects, this is a very, very useful position to get yourself into. But up here, this is just a temporary position. Where they want to be, and they're going to have to deal with that guy first, is over the railway line. Because there's a patch of dead ground just on the other side of the railway embankment ridge, where you've got clear shots at everything in the middle of the field, and you can get hull down. First though, they're going to have to get there, and credit to the enemy team is only too aware that if these 3 tier 10 mediums can get into that area on the other side of that railway embankment, this is game over. So there are a couple of them. Oh, they've already spotted the artillery, and Jens is not attempting to go over, he's just looking for spots, so that the friendly tanks on the centre ridge can get flanking shots into these guys, and once enough of them have been shot, they're going to go for it. There's just the WZ left. Gets around, puts a shot into him, and he's hulled down. The WZ now cannot get any supporting fire from the happy campers all the way over there. So far they've managed to kill 8 enemy tanks without taking a single casualty in return, although things are starting to look a little bit dicey for the WZ-131 light tank down in the far southwestern end of the map. He's got all kinds of enemy tanks spotted. In fact, I think they know the locations of every single one of the enemy team at this point. Let's hope that WZ-132 can manage to disengage, because it would be a shame to see them lose a tank at this point. I mean, then again, those are some big old tier 10 tank destroyers camping in the woods over there. Oh, and it looks like Jens has gotten sick and tired of going all hull down beside the ridge. They're going for it. Oh, they've nailed another 2 enemy tanks. So what have they got? 2 Jagdpanzer E100s and an IS-7. Well, of course, where else are they going to be? Oh, they've spotted the artillery. Jens puts one into him, somebody else finishes him off. That Jagdpanzer E100 is on 1% health, the IS-7's on 5%, but Jens has got the side of the other Jagdpanzer E100. Bombs a bit more damage there, and that is the only damage Jens takes in this entire game. IS-7 puts a shot into him, but his return fire kills the IS-7. The other Jagdpanzer E100 is down. Now everybody is closing in to finish off this Jagdpanzer E100. He's just waiting to die. Jens takes the kill. The T-62A is the last remaining tank on the enemy team. Can he at least get a kill and salvage some dignity? No. Can he? No. Maybe. Possibly. He's still alive. And as long as his gun's still in action, no, he's dead as well. 15-0. Last enemy tank killed with 10 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. 15-0. How could 15 tanks fail to kill a single enemy tank? Let's take a look at the post-battle results and see if we can work this one out. First things first, despite getting a Confederate and over 4,000 damage done, that was only a second-class mastery badge for Jens. That's just how well people are doing in the Leopard 1. So, you know, that was kind of surprising. But wait until you see the damage done. Wait until you see the team scores. Let's take a look at those. So, we have 2 players on the winning team, Jens and Happy Dog, who both did more than 4,000 damage. Well done. We have another 2 players who did between 2 and 3,000 damage, and that's the IS-7 and the Mouse. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players who managed to do over 1,000 damage. And more importantly, only 1 player on the team that didn't do any damage at all. And that was the AMX 1390 Tier 8 French light tank. He was more than likely sitting in a bush. And looks like he got some spotting assistance damage done out of that, because he did get over 500 experience. So, that's it for the winning team. How about the losing team? Oh dear. Not so much. Only 1 player managed to do more than 1,000 damage, and that was the T-62A, and he probably only did that because he was the last tank left alive. 1, 2, 3, 5 enemy tanks. A third of their team did no damage, and the rest did less than 1,000. And of the tanks that did no damage, 2 of them are tier 10 tank destroyers. The happy campers, the 2 Jaegeroos, no damage between them. Hang your heads in shame. Suddenly, when you're looking at a team score like that, 15-0 seems too good for them. Wow. Well, I think that's one thoroughly well-deserved walk of shame for the losing team in that match. And Jens, thank you very much for sending that one in. The rest of you, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.